G'day, I'm back again this week. You may or may not know that October is a small business month, and missing last week being the first of the month, and I did my normal sort of thing. For the rest of the month I am going to do a bit of a series on small business and some topics that are quite relevant when we're considering small businesses. This week I'm going to look at the challenges that that people in small businesses face, and this really is SME owners that we do face when we go into business, and in small businesses, and particularly for those who are starting up and starting out and in the early days. A small business owner has to wear many hats. They might be the CEO and director. Quite often the business owner starting out is often the high level technician as well, and it doesn't matter whether you're a tradesperson or a professional, you are also then the high level technical or high level technician of the work that you do. You're the HR director and HR manager, and dealing with the employment contracts and various recruitment requirements and understanding fair work legislation. You're also then the CFO. You might be the bookkeeper, sort of quasi internal accountant, accounts receivable, accounts payable, running payroll, and then if you are in something like a hotel or something like that, you might be having to deal with various different awards based on hours and times and places of work within the organisation itself. You're also obviously, and probably most importantly, the business development manager, and that is something that doesn't stop. It doesn't matter whether you are at work in your little space, whether you are out and about on the weekend at a barbecue or a picnic or whatever you might be doing. As a small business owner, you must be on the lookout for business, and you must be looking to help people along the way, and perhaps sooner or later, somewhere along the line, some of that will come back, and you might get some business out of it, either directly or indirectly. Another thing as well that is so important for small business, it's something that I've talked about previously, is managing cash flow. And so you need to have some understanding of how cash flow works, the billing and debtors cycle. You have to understand your business quite intimately to understand how long it takes for that cycle to run through, and therefore how much working capital you need to have on hand. Just simply getting an overdraft or taking out a business loan is not necessarily quite as easy as it might seem. The banks are more than happy to talk to you, but and they'll talk all they want about how they're prepared to help small businesses. However, they're prepared to help small businesses as long as you've got residential property as security, and you've been in business for more than 2 years, which may or may not be the case. One of the other challenges that small businesses face as well is that often some of the businesses that they're dealing with, various stakeholders, there is quite a significant disparity in bargaining power between your business and the business you're dealing with, whether that's a bank or an insurance company or some of your suppliers, some of your customers as well. You really might be in a poor bargaining position. But it's one of those things that just has to be managed. It's about understanding where the challenge is and how to deal with it. For SME owners, every day provides challenges, and you must be in small business. You must be the eternal optimist. You must be looking for an opportunity in every challenge that crosses your path. And there is always an opportunity. It is important to keep that in mind. It's just a matter of looking hard to find that particular opportunity. And while there are challenges in business, for me, it is those very challenges that keep me showing up every day, They are the very reason that I'm in business. I really do love the fact that anything could happen on any given day. It is very interesting that, every day poses a new challenge. It makes you think, use different parts of your brain to think. And, you might be facing an HR issue today. It could be a cash flow matter tomorrow. It could be a client or customer crisis the next day. But in business, as I say, to be the optimist, to ride the highs and lows, it is a fantastic ride. And for me, after being in business for such a long time, I am without a doubt unemployable at this stage. I simply could not work for a boss in a large organisation, and I love it. I love being in business. It's so satisfying, and I'll talk through during the month some of the reasons why I find it so satisfying. I'm TC, and that's my 2 cents.